This video is going to be about this season 13 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have been on the blogs, and I've been watching different videos and in the comments. And I've noticed that a lot of people have been complaining about how boring this season has been, including myself. And I was giving them the benefit of the doubt in the beginning because it was the pandemic has been going on. So I know that put a lot of limitations on what they were able to do. So I know for that reason, we can't really blame them too much for the lack of for the lackluster season that they had. And it's been so lackluster to me. Honestly, I haven't really been watching it the entire season. I just started by watching the last few episodes, like after the bachelorette party. But before that, I don't think I'd been watching it because it just was just kind of dull. And I really didn't know much about the new women. I didn't know who Latoya Forever was because I'm not really into YouTube that much, I guess. I just watch like the people that blog about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So if you do that, then I probably know who you are. But I had no idea who she was. So Drew Sidora, I did see the TLC movie, and I did like that a lot. So that was really good. But I don't know. It wasn't even that Nene was gone because, I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with Nene. I like her. I think she was good for the show. But the last season, she was kind of annoying. So to be honest with you, I was a little bit happy that they got rid of her because she just seemed like she got a little too arrogant and she got too big for her britches, and she just seemed like she didn't want to do anything that they were trying to get her to do. Like she didn't want to, she kept walking off every time that she would get in a fight with someone. But anyway, this video is not going to be about Nene Leakes. It's just going to be about the show. And particular, I just have a list of things. And it's not in any particular order. I was just thinking about things as I went along after watching the last episode. So here we're gonna start with the first reason why I think the Real Housewives of Atlanta isn't good anymore. I think it's because, and a lot of people are probably gonna hate me for saying this, and it's what I don't care. Number one, I think it's because they are getting old and they are showing too much skin, and it just looks weird. Like when they were younger, to me, 10 years ago, showing off, it looked good and it was nice. But the older you get, to me, it just looks weird. I don't care, call me ageist, whatever. I think even as I've gotten older, I've covered up a little bit more. I'm not saying you have to do that as you get old, but I think that some people don't like to see that. And they are getting old too, and there's nothing wrong with that. Aging is a wonderful thing because it means that you're still alive, right? That's the goal for us all, is to get old. We all say we want to live to be like 100 years old, but then when people get old, you're like, you're old ass. It's like, make up your mind. But here's the thing. These women are getting old, and they are still fighting these dumbass fights with, just over dumb shit. The last time I watched, Portia was like, don't say my name. And Kenya was like, Portia. Which is like, this is so damn dumb. It just seems really weird to see someone that old just fighting like that. I don't know. And one thing about them getting old, I think that with them, especially some of the women on the show, I'm not going to really name any names right now, but it seems like some of them, there doesn't seem like there's a lot of growth. So it's like, the viewers may be growing. I feel like I've grown in the past 10 years, but I'm watching this show, some of these people on here that's been on here for, I'm just going to round it up and say 10 years. It seemed like they're just kind of doing the same thing, and that's fine because, everyone is different and have different journeys in life and have a different path, and we're not all here to just evolve and, into Buddha, but or whatever, into being a monk or something. We're not all here for that. Some of us are just here to do whatever. We all have a different purpose. But the thing I'm getting at is that I don't know, growth is exciting, change is exciting. It can be scary, but it can be fun and it can be good. So I don't know, just watching people kind of stuck having the same dramas, the same beefs, the same stuff. I like to see resolution. And you can still have drama and have, you know, things to talk about and have, what's the word, friction. You can still have that because you do need a little bit of that in a show to make it, you know, to just give it, to make it more interesting. You need that. But I think that there's always going to be that in life. I think that even when you do work on yourself and you fix something in life, there's going to be something else. It's never ending. Self-improvement is a never ending process. So it's ongoing, and there will always be something to work on. So I don't think it would get boring if people worked on certain things and then, you know, did other things. But anyway, that's just how I feel about that. The next thing, I think number 2, no more Carlos King producing. Because Carlos King was producing the show in the beginning. As far as I know, he was doing it for the majority of the time. And I think after that season with Phaedra, they got rid of him. I'm not exactly sure. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I think that he was behind making it good. And just he had some magic that he did to it. I don't know. There's just something about it, and that was different when he was doing the production. Just had a different feel to a different atmosphere. I've actually even liked the music better when he was on there. But anyway, I guess he's probably never coming back. So I guess, you know, but that's why I think it's not good anymore. So number 3, there's no more pomp and circumstance. And there used to be a lot of that. I remember with Phaedra Parks, just this over the top, you know, over the topness. That's what viewers like to watch. That is what I like watching. And that's one thing I love watching about Kim Zolciak. I like watching her go shopping and spending all the Big Papa's money and just, you know, just living up and having the time of her life. And just, it just seems so like they were just having so much fun and looking at the events. And, you know, it was great. But I know this past season they probably couldn't have a lot of events, so it just seemed like a lot of the, I don't know, a lot of the glitz and glam isn't there as much as it used to be. It seemed like I heard someone in the comments saying that it became basic. That's their words, not mine. And I don't know, maybe. Number 4, no more messiness. The show used to be so messy, but in a good way, but I guess in a bad way for depending on who. But I remember when Kim Zolciak was on there and she was with Big Papa. That was so fun to watch, and like the whole Big Papa drama. It was crazy. And I thought it was fun and funny and just, you know, it was entertaining, you know, and it was something. It was something that I don't think I'd ever seen on TV before. So I thought that, I think that was one thing that definitely pulled people in the beginning that is missing right now. Number 5, no more gays. They don't show gay people that much anymore. Like they used to show all the different gays on there. Lawrence and Derek J and Brandon and Dwight and, you know, just all these different guys. And I thought they were so fabulous. They were just amazing and entertaining to watch and fun. They brought so much life to the show. They're just amazing. And I know a lot of people were saying that they felt like they were being used as props and as like pets or things. Like, I didn't look at it like that. I thought that they were just like their other friends of the show, just bring an extra little flavor to the show that wasn't there, you know, that's not there now that they are missing. They definitely are missed, in my opinion. So I think that flair that they have is gone, you know. That's just my personal opinion. But I think, just one thing I did add to my notes. I think that they should add a lesbian couple or a trans woman to the mix to shake things up, just because it's just, you know, just getting boring. And it'd be different. It'd be nice to have something different. This is 2021. It's a decade later. This is something that a lot of people are, you know, doing nowadays, and it's just something that people are interested in. I don't know viewers how other people would feel about it, but, you know, I don't think it was a big deal because I don't think people minded, you know, seeing gay people in there. So I don't know, but I don't know how you guys would feel about that, seeing a trans couple or seeing a gay couple in the cast. But I think it would be interesting to watch because I'm pretty sure a lot of the viewers are probably gay. So it'd be kind of cool for them to see someone that represents them for once. All right. And I'm not, you can be a housewife and be gay. Let's see. We have number 6. That says, oh, a horror. No, I don't think the fashion is as good as it used to be. I don't know. The fashion isn't that good anymore. The way that their looks just aren't as good anymore. Maybe it was this year. This year was hard. We all look bad. My skin looks bad right now. It's breaking out. It's just all bad. So maybe I should be easier on them because, you know, I'm going through the same thing right now. And I think a lot of us are going through that. I mean, who hasn't gained quarantine weight? So, but I think one thing that humans like to do is live vicariously through other people. So we just like seeing people that look fit and fabulous and, you know, just, you know what I'm trying to say. We like to look at that. We like to watch that. We like to look at some eye candy, you know, some of that. All right. And then looking at people that are in shape and fit and, you know, whatnot, it inspires you to want to do it. You're like, yes, goals, you know, get to the gym. All right. Let us go on. Number 7, no more husbands. I don't really remember seeing the husbands that much in the past season. I haven't been watching that much either, but I remember back in the day, the husbands were a big part of the show. They even had their own little, like, after show once. Especially Peter. I love that dude so much. They need to give him a show. Him, side note. Apollo, Peter, you know, Phaedra Parks, Nene, maybe, I don't know. But Nene, she's not messing with Bravo right now. But yeah, they should get a show. They should have a show together. But they don't show the husbands anymore like they used to. It was really fun when they added something to this show. You know, maybe these guys don't want to be on that much. I don't know. And maybe they have been on. Because like I said, I haven't been watching that much. So I have no idea. But the few times that I did watch, I haven't seen them. So. Number 8. There's no more really funny women on the show. Like, Nene Leakes was just hilarious. She's just like, Nene Leakes is just one of a kind, original, one of the, just, I can't even, there is no one like her. She was just, you know, you know, get you to get, like, I can't do that. Nene can do that, and she can read, you know, and I miss her one-liners and her catchphrases, and I miss her reads. I miss her energy. I miss her little dances. I miss her little shakes, her little shimmies, I just miss everything that she did. She used to have just the funniest things to say. She's just a hilarious person, and dude, I miss that so much. They don't really have that. I mean, how many memes came from Nene? That is gone. Nene definitely made the show with her looks. Those crazy looking wigs, you know, even though they look crazy, they still became conversation pieces. Made us talk about the show. Her catchphrases, her one-liners, her shit, the faces that she would make. We don't have any of that right now. It's missing. It's gone. Not saying these women aren't funny at all. I just don't think they're Nene Leakes funny. They just don't have the same. They don't have the personality as her. She just has she's a really charismatic person, and she's very witty, very quick-witted, and she's just very flamboyant and over the top, and I like that about her. I just don't like when Nene turns into Nene. We miss you, Nene. Now we are going to number 9. Oh my God, this season has got too negative and judgmental for me. And like, you know, I want to see some happy shit. Like, it's been a hard year going through. That's why I stopped watching it, because when I first watched it, it was kind of depressing. Watching the Black Lives Matter protests and stuff, because I protested this past year, and it was almost like reliving that in a way. We protested my child, and it was like he was crying and stuff. It was just a lot. It was very dramatic, and seeing George Floyd is traumatic for me, and they showed that on the show, and it was just wow. I wasn't expecting to see that. It doesn't seem as light anymore, and I know that's life though, you know. It's not always happy-go-lucky 24/7, and maybe that's what they wanted to do this season, is to reflect They wanted the show to reflect what was going on in the world. I guess I can be mad at them, but you know, at the same time, that's why us as viewers watch TV, is because we are trying to get away from what's going on in the world. We want to go into fantasy world, the fantasy land, you know. If we want to see the events that's going into the world, we will watch the news. Just saying. All right. Let's go on to number 10. The show is too freaking divided, too divisive. It's like, it's always these one side, the aunties, the nieces, the tall, the small, you know. Actually, that was back in the day, the talls and the small. But that seemed fun. Now it just seems, I don't know. It seems like it's divided. Maybe it's just me. Is it just me? Or does it seem like that to you too? Let me know. I'm going to skip 11 and 12 just because I've kind of already discussed those things already. About the no growth in the characters and about drawn out beefs between cast members for years. Like the beef between Kenya and Portia. So 13. There's a weird age gap between the cast members. Okay, we have like Drew Sidor. I have no idea how old Drew Sidor is. I'm thinking she's probably in her mid-30s, and it's so weird seeing her interact with Cynthia Bailey, who's like in her mid-50s. It's almost like a mother-daughter dynamic, you know, than a sister dynamic. It seems like a mother-daughter dynamic when I see them interact with each other. You know, which is not to say that young people and old people can't be friends, because a lot of my friends are not the same age as me. They're either older or younger or, you know, whatever. But it's just weird to watch on a show because it doesn't feel natural. It feels it just feels fake. It just feels put together and manufactured. So that's just how I feel. In the 14, it doesn't seem like there's any real bonds between the cast members anymore, and it doesn't flow like it used to. It seems like the interactions are more forced now. So that's definitely something that I've noticed on the show. It just don't seem like they would really be friends with each other in real life or hanging with each other. I don't really see a lot of chemistry with them. You know, it just last season with LaToya and Portia, there was a lot of, maybe too much chemistry, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, wink. Okay, maybe there was too much chemistry between those two. But at the same time, this year, it's just like, it reminds me of my last marriage. It was just like, we didn't have much in common. We just, you know, if we weren't fighting, we were just sitting there, you know, be crickets. And that's kind of what this cast is like. It's like if they're not fighting with each other, just crickets. Unless they're having sex with each other, and then that's something else. The 15th thing on the list is the 4th manufactured drama on the show, okay? It just seems so fake. That Bolo shit, oh my God. I don't even, you know, forced manufactured. It just seems so fake. Like they're just, let's make up some shit. Do you really have to make up drama with a bunch of women? You don't have to manufacture drama with a bunch of problematic women. But some of those women are very problematic. So I don't understand why go for the angle of, let's sit here and produce this. Just let it happen. You know, it will happen. Because, let me tell you, that's just life. I mean, you're always going to have, you know, some type of tension between people without having to make it up. I think that just makes it seem really weird and awkward. We're going to move on to, I guess 16 is like the same thing. It needs more than one focal point. The Bolo thing was just drawn out. It was just Bolo, 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 Bolo. The entire freaking season, okay? That's it. Just saying. Was there nothing else going on? Was that it? They need something else. The whole season was about somebody sleeping with a stripper. Yeah. Hey. Couldn't wait to see that. Okay. Oh, this is one thing that I would like to do. For 17, I put they should follow up on the charities that these women have been working with over the years since the show beginning, just to see how those charities are doing. I want to know. Do these charities even still exist? Some of them that the women start. I just want to know what's going on with the charities, because that used to be a big part of the show. And I like seeing them do charity. And they are doing charity this year. Or they're not doing charity, but they're helping to promote Black businesses. I think Candy Burris did do some type of charity thing. As far as I remember seeing on the blogs that she did have something. I probably didn't watch it that day, but I remember seeing something about that. But anyway, I love that because it's just inspirational to see people give back. It makes you feel good. And who doesn't want to feel good? I want to feel good. You want to feel good? 18, it's not weird anymore. The show used to be so weird. Like with Kim and her weird wigs, that was kind of hurts. You know the psychic, Rose the psychic, that was cool. And even that other psychic they had, she was on there once, Mabley or something. Her name was. She was weird, but I like that part of the show. I like those little weird, quirky parts of the show that just, I don't know, gives it something else. That just it just makes it more interesting. You know, just the little things like that. And that's like a Rose that Kim Zolciak used to go to. I want to go to find her because she was on point about a lot of her readings with Kim. Even that guy that was in Africa that was reading them, he was the one that predicted that Candy and Ty would be together, and he predicted that Sheree would never marry again. We'll see about that because she is with that Tyrone dude now that just got out of prison, so maybe she will get married again. All right. For 19. Okay, for 19, they need to have, I think, this is what I think. Let me know. If you agree, please let me know in the comments. If you agree with me, let me know. I think they need a new interviewer besides Andy Cohen because it just would be nice to freshen things up a little bit. You know, a little zhuzh, some new faces, some new people out there. You know, I don't know who, but just someone. Maybe a comedian, someone funny, you know, that would make the reunions more funny. That would just make everything more funny. Because comedians make everything funny. We love comedians. We need more comedians. The show needs more comedians. They need a comedian to do the freaking reunions. Or Wendy Williams or someone like that. Someone that's going to ask the tough questions. That's going to get down to the meat and potatoes. Wendy Williams would do that. You know, and she will read you too. Yes, Hunty, she will read you. I don't know why, but in my notes when I put for they need a new interviewer, for some reason I said they should pay Wendy Williams to interview the women, and then I put or Bolo. I don't know why. Bolo interviewing the women. That'd be funny. I bet they want to speak into his microphone, if you know what I mean. Okay. 20. They should have more celebrity cameos. I think that would make the show interesting. That's why I don't think it's, you know, it's not good. Because I think it would just make the show better. Just because we love famous people. We do. That's why we go to TMZ. That's why we go to B Sky. That's why we go to the Shade Room. That's why we go to all these different blogs. Because we want to know what is going on in celebrity lives. We can live vicariously through them. And we want to see more of them. So maybe have some of them bring their friends on the show. You know, in the past, I've seen celebrities on the show. I know this year they had Big Freedia on there, and that was pretty cool. And, you know, I think that definitely adds something to the show. So that was my list of 20 things that I think would help improve the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So producers, if you're out there on YouTube looking for ways to make the next season better, I think that you should take some notes from my video and maybe, you know, apply them to the next season so that things could be back popping again. You know what I'm saying? Back to how it was in the beginning, you know. But, I don't know. This season was just kind of, you know, to me. I think my favorite season was the one with that pillow fight, the pillow talk thing. That was a good season. I think that was my favorite one. The one with the Dungeon Gate, the first Dungeon Gate season. That one was good too. I think it's season 9. That was a good season too. But I think that was the last good season. The last season, season 12, was kind of hard to watch for me because it was just, I don't know. It was a lot like this season. It it was just, yeah, you know, it just wasn't as fun as it used to be. It's just starting to just feel, I don't know, it's starting to feel draining watching this show. It used to be fun. I used to smoke my weed and watch it and have my wine and just kick back and laugh. And I would, back in a day, I would watch it over and I would watch it over and over. I would watch it several times. Now, it's like, you know, now I don't, you know, I hardly watch it. Now it's more entertaining to catch the bloggers just review the show. That's more entertaining than actually watching the show itself, which is really sad. So anyway, that's all I have to say. That's my little list. So let me know if you agree or if you can come up with some things, some suggestions, some ideas to help producers out, to help make the show better. Or do you think it's just over? Has it ran its course? You know, let me know. What do you think about it? And thank you for watching my video. Like this video if you think it's good, or dislike it if you don't like it. I don't, you know, whatever. It's your opinion. But thanks for watching.